This still are, you know, a lot of flexibility to the side of Fennel. Batting away the Yasuo makes a lot of sense, especially knowing that they are most likely going for a poke composition centered around Jace, but the Vi was banned away.
Just preventing any sort of engaged tools here on Fennel, especially under the hands of Chaz. And since he used Nunu a while ago, I don't think it's gonna be a great idea anymore at all. But wow, okay, Shyvana for the third time today. I'm excited for this on 0711.
CN conference taking notes that Shyvana in patch 4.4a is the new Fiddlesticks. And again, it's all about the clear speed. The clear speed of Shyvana has been buffed, right? Like that's the main reason why his numbers have gone up, or her numbers have gone up. And so now they're capitalizing on it. This is the curveball. This is them going back to Chaz, to his carry potential, or riding on his carry potential, and possibly a Yoni pickup for the superstar jungler of Fennel.
I'm still nervous. Okay, this is now nice.
The Corki, right?
We see the Corki. Yeah, refreshing here for Danny.
Yeah, exactly. Like we kind of saw it from a mile away, right? Even Coach Rec knows this. Fennel is that team that if, you know, things go haywire or things go sideways, they can really default back to Danny going back to the Corki. And basically in patch 4.4a, Corki has been buffed as well. It also does have AP damage, something that was quite a bit lacking to the side of, I believe it was Now Esports, right? In game number 2. And so I was looking for the Corki. Now, Corki going to be locked in here by Fennel, and Danny will be the one to pilot it. Meanwhile, on the other side, kind of conventional. The only question mark that we have is how effective the Shyvana is going to be. We know that the clear speed of Shyvana is top-notch, top 1 right now, especially with the boss.
Yeah.
But is it going to be enough, especially with the power of package to influence all this objective team fights, you know, 5 minutes?
So many engaged tools as well here from Fennel. The Jax, the Yone, the Galio. Jace even can go in at the perfect time, of course, alongside with the Corki, with the package. So they have many tools to counter EDG here. It's up to them and how they actually want to execute it as well here. Especially that this is already match point for Edward Gaming. Shyvana is going to be huge here for EDG. But let's see if it's going to have the same results as Wave had during Now Esports.
I know, trying to ride the tempo advantage of all this early game champions, especially looking at the Corki specifically at 5 minutes package being available can definitely influence the objective takedowns. And we have to remember that in game number 1, Fennel gave away 2 objectives at 5 minutes, something that you will never have the luxury of doing against the CN teams. Because even EDG, like right now, they are at the bottom of the standings, but I feel it's a fake record in my opinion, right? This is still a very good team.
And you always have to fully respect 0711 at all times.
Yeah.
If you hesitate even for a little bit raiding objectives against him, then he will just make you regret it every single time. That was demonstrated a while ago.
We're looking at the Shyvana also going for Conquer. This is, to me, like the Yone is actually a very good answer against the Shyvana. Because I feel that Shyvana can just burst down. I can just be bursted by enough damage. You look at Orthros. He's so confident right now. Irma.
Dealing damage. Orthros even flashing in to try and get the kill onto that Gragas. But Lone will at least trade it up here for EDG. I don't think this is the best trades that Fennel actually had, but at least they got the kill.
It's a 1-for-1 at the end of the day, but you're right. Like it's not a worthy trade because if you look at it, right, the kill did go over to Alone's Zeri. Meanwhile, the first blood did go over to Arthros on that Galio. So definitely an advantage to the side of EDG, and just the fact that Alone and his minion wave state is favorable to him. It just leaves more advantages towards the side of EDG.
And more questions to Fennel as well, right? On what's going to be their next plan? Do they send out Chaz to the bottom lane? Do they invest in top lane to try and shut down Xiao Jiang? So many things. Helios as well, trying to be aggressive in the mid lane to maybe pressure you, but not feeling any of it. Now 0711 is in bot lane.
Yeah.
Don't think. Not yet. Not yet.
I mean, he's level 5. If there's ever going to be an engage, he is in the perfect position to go for the dragon form and go for a counter gank. But the better play again as a Shyvana is to not not even attempt a gank because it will just slow down your clear.
Maybe he wants top lane.
Ooh, wow, okay, that's the power, right? Like one Twin Fang from the Shyvana can actually just clear vision wards, and we saw it there.
Really scary situation. If ever they actually went for it, it could have been a kill towards Ryzen. That didn't happen. They're playing it safe. Irma just tanking a bit of damage there. Chaz is gonna get spotted, so EDG will play this out safe.
Yep. Soul Unbound plus Fate Sealed can be casted from that point towards the other side of the map, surely. Now Chaz possibly going for a dive.
They go in. They want to commit. Fate Sealed, sealing the fate of that Gragas once again. This time it went to the hands of the carry.
Clean. Yeah, and that's a clean one, and there's no retaliation whatsoever. The Shyvana is still busy farming, and that's the play that you want to do over and over again, at least in the first few minutes of this game. 0711 though going to snag away one of the Raptor camp, and you could see right now that 0711's focus is to just focus on farming, because that's what Shyvana is known for. There's a level advantage now for 0711. Meanwhile, Chaz already 1 assist, so at least that's a good sign.
Panel just playing it out safe for the meantime. Scaling up, not giving too much here to EDG as well, waiting for the first objective. And since they have a Corki, this might just good for them.
Yeah. Again, the Corki is there to really just prioritize possibly the dragon. There is a win condition for Fennel to just hammer down and go for the dragon solo win condition, which is...
They have to.
Exactly. And you know, it has the perfect timing. However, are you really that confident that if you give the tempo advantage and tower advantage to EDG that you will be able to slow down their onslaught? Because that's the I would say Pandora's box that you have to open, right? If you are an APAC team, are you willing to really give the Rift Herald, which is an objective that is often used perfectly by all the CN teams?
But they really have to check in the scales of it. Which one is gonna be more worth it here for Fennel? Right? Because if EDG gets the RH and they get the momentum, then they will be able to deny the next Dragon here from Fennel. So yeah, it's a big struggle. Definitely one of the toughest questions right now here in this game number 2. So far, as we see Chaz having vision in top side, starting the RH top side, yeah, that's gonna be the commitment.
Blue pill, red pill, and Fennel wants to contest this Rift Herald takedown. 0711 ready to jump any moment now. So is Xiaojiang.
Tactical sweep. Chaz actually just poking down Xiaojiang a little bit there. They're not committing onto the dragon
Orthros
here. EDG
missing.
wants to contest here. Irma
Package.
might actually be in trouble. So is Danny. Hexagon Ultimate is going to be used there, but great counter engage from Fennel as well. And the RH still being committed. No, still going to be coming here from EDG. Great outplay. No one's dead on their side. So they can just reset, maybe go to the dragon.
0711 went high ground. He tried to use the Dragon's Descent to actually kill down Danny, but Danny still very controlled whenever he gets his hands on the Corki. We have to remind everyone that's his favorite champion. A snipe from Helios! Almost, but not quite. 0711, but still. Yeah, signs of life from Fennel.
114 HP left there on the dragon.
Yeah, let's look at that replay once again. This is a very long Rift Herald dance, but there is a need for them to commit immediately once they saw that the package is about to expire. And you look at Danny, he just has computed everything. The package damage being there, Ignite as well, taking on top of Irma. Bot lane though, there's something happening in live.
Orthros trying to back away. They actually turn onto Alone instead. Orthros definitely trying to stay alive, but they're not going to be allowed to do so. They get the kill and deny the gank.
They were the ones ganking and they were the ones to give away a kill. No way. That's a momentum breaker for Fennel for sure. And that's also the formidable play coming from EDG. Standing their ground now. Horizon feeling overconfident right now. There was not even a need for 0711 to be there. So it's quite surprising if you ask me.
Yeah. I have a question though to Fennel if ever. Because, yeah, they got the RH in the mid. They haven't taken the tower down. But how do they deal with 0711 and you later on? Yeah, Danny makes some great outplays. But later on, it's just one-shot worthy for EDG.
True. It's super hard to kill down a Vladimir, especially with the lack of crowd control to the side of Fennel. Yeah, sure, they have a crowd control coming from the Galio. But how often does it happen, right? The Galio being on top of the Vladimir, especially knowing that you can just use your Sanguine Pool to avoid almost everything. Or thrust.
They will try to avoid the gamp,
Hero's
but
entrance.
maybe they can just turn. Great Fate Seal onto the backline, but what will be the follow-up next?
Xiao Zhang's dead.
Not here. Xiao Zhang, the king, but has the shield. One more could have been it for him, but Irma is gonna be the one to fall down, so at least Fennel gets a tower and gets a kill.
Wait, was that the barrier though? I don't think so, no? Yeah, he has Ignite. What? Okay.
Where did it come from?
I guess it's one of the keystones, right? Like, forgot the name, but yeah. Possibly one of the keystones that we have in the game that allows you to have extra survivability if you ever go down in health, but that was clutch. Him not dying there may just have turned the tides over to EDG, but Fennel has still the upper hand when it comes to tempo. They have been playing it better, obviously, in game number 2, and so far with 3k goal lead, there is a chance for them to actually challenge EDG.
The only thing that they need to do as well is push down the tier 1 in the bottom lane, and then they would have full access on the blue side jungle of 0711, potentially contesting the next succeeding dragon.
Exactly, that's the play, that's the play. Now, they're positioning, or they're lobbying for position here, and you're seeing that on the top side there is the Jack split pushing. This is basically his territory, right? Like that's the goal. You have to leave Jax on the side lane. That's basically his turf. That's where he's good at. The concern I do have for EDG, sorry, for Fennel, is that the champions from EDG are just scaling upwards, right? They have a carry Shyvana, they have a carry Vladimir, and so is Alone. Very deadly on the Zeri, so it's easier said than done, but Fennel, like so far at least, doing better overall.
And they have so much gap close as well on EDG, so even if Danny gets flashy, there's still so many ways that they can catch him. Especially with the cask of Irma on the Graga. So we're gonna be looking at him so many times later on, especially Xiao Zhang with Hectic Ultimatum. They're on top side as well, actually. They have so much here on Horizon.
Yeah. I remembered now. I believe it was Nullifying Orb, so Xiao Zhang might just be running Nullifying Orb as one of his keystones. Just to make sure. But that was super clutch, right? Like,
clutch.
Yeah, oftentimes it gets proc at 35%. Oh, Helios, Edge of Night.
Oh no. This entrance gonna be used. Defense
Irma.
the cast as well has been spent out, but Irma will get caught. Chain CC and Danny gets a kill just in time for this dragon spawn.
Yeah, but that's I believe is an overcommitment though. Hero's entrance no longer available. Horizon. Oh no.
Counter strike immediately to deny any sort of follow-up, and they can just commit onto this dragon. Eyes on 0711 here.
Let's see though.
When will he go in? Arthros is ready.
Package available. There you go. Good play from Fennel, just using the package to get priority overall. And again, that was indeed not an overcommitment, right? They were able to get the 4v5 advantage to the side of Fennel. And again, slowly but surely, Fennel is still controlling the tempo of this game, was able to deny the soul from EDG as well. Very good play by them.
And bad play for Irma. Since he died and also doesn't have ult anymore, that was a key ult not available for EDG to stop the dragon takedown of Fennel, and Fennel knew that.
Ooh.
That's why they had the perfect opportunity to just equalize the dragon stacks, continue scaling up, then look for ways later on.
And you see now the importance of Langui to the team, because Irma 0-5 on his Gragas, and it's definitely showing that EDG is missing their primary support, because Irma often gets caught.
Langui.
Yeah, Like, that's the thing, right? This is definitely going to be a win condition for Fennel. They capitalize on the inexperience of the new support from EDG, formerly mid lane. So, good sign from them overall.
Bad sign for Irma. 0-5. The only one to consistently die here is not really great for the former mid laner here of Rare Atto and also EDG. Now going to kill, but getting caught before. Had to flash away the body slam, but I think still will die. Okay, he did survive, but still, again, you cannot just give that to Fennel.
Not enough damage though, and there is a Warmog's armor available for Irma now, so he will still be able to heal up, but he opted to reset completely and go back to base. Now, Horizon and company is all about split pushing. Okay, looking at the items right now, Danny already has completed the 2-item power spike that we know Corki is so capable of. Oh, good catch!
Flash just a sponge into the taunt. You is actually low in HP, had to flash away, but let's see what Irma can actually do here. Alone is slowly getting the damage done, free hitting onto the back line, but Chaz is chasing down Irma. They can just get the skill onto the Gragas. Hammered down by Helios, and they have access to Baron.
Another 4v5, and 0711's Dragon's Descent is about to expire. Fennel is smelling blood right now.
They want to commit, they want to turn. Here comes Chaz, joining Orthros right here, preventing any access. No steal.
No way!
Oh no, what? What? Alone? What? Fennel? What? Nani?
Oh, that's a heartbreaker. Oh no! No way!
0-7-11, but there's Alone!
Alone! With the heroic steal! Yeah! That's my heart breaking into pieces! Oh my god!
What?
Fennel.
What?
Dropping the ball there, and EDG will welcome that. Very good steal coming from Alone. Now EDG is well on their way to slow down the game. They will be taking down tower. 0711 feeling confident right now. EDG off of one miraculous steal coming from Alone. Oh
and
man.
Now 0-7-11 is mad as well. Great dodge from Orthros on that cast of Irma. But still, this is a massive... Look at the members here of EDG. Suddenly, everyone is energized, split pushing all 3 lanes.
Yeah, that's what happens when you gift over a Baron that you have no business in securing. And EDG is just pushing the tempo right now. Xiao Zhang, by the way, was able to get a solo kill against Horizon. Lost in all that chaos earlier when the Baron was being taken down. Fennel definitely in shambles right now. Not the best day for Filipino fans overall, because it does smell like, it does feel like that even in a game that Fennel was in the driver's seat for 13-14 minutes, one steal by EDG was enough to deter their chances.
4,000 gold is the Baron power play here of EDG, and Fennel was ahead by 3,000 a while ago. And now, even the Dragon seems to be a big challenge here for Fennel. Let's see what they're going to be doing, because 0711 does have its Dragon form ready and available as well, while the Camille is split pushing in the mid lane. This is massive pressure. You as well has a great flank position. They will disengage for the while.
There's a package available for Danny though. Still winnable for Fennel.
Let's see. Here they go. Just a sponge away. Dragon form. Great chase down. Danny is completely negated. Great steal coming in from Chaz. At least they can now start to disengage. They're not being allowed to do so. Orthros flashing away. They just chase them down. Even Alone commits on the flash just to take the kill.
What?
And oh my god, that shield! 0711 will get the kill as well. Irma is gonna be joining. He does have the body slam.
Oh,
Danny.
wow.
The slow. And they're just gonna get aced here. At least it's just Arising remaining alive. But EDG, after just one Baron steal by Alone, everything that Fennel has worked so hard in this game gets slapped right in their face, and EDG gets 2-0.
Sad overall for Filipino fans, and Fennel is not even going to force a game number 3. Happy though for EDG and all their fans. EDG, this is a much needed win by them, and they improve their record 1 win to 3 loss.
they finally secure their first series win. And it's up against Fennel in a 2-0 beatdown.